Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel. My name is Rofo Chifu. I'm the CEO founder of HR and Systems Limited. And today, I just wanted to come and discuss something with you, which I think is very important because I've been online for a very long time now, right? I've been trying to do business online in so many different ways. That's people contacted me for setting up their businesses and just getting to know them. So I've been working with people all over the world, sitting right here in Douala in Cameroon. But there is something that keeps coming up, which I think a lot of potential investors who want to come to Africa and invest are scared of. And this is the online fraudsters. Yes, we call that scammers, right? I'm sure it's called scam everywhere, the online scam. So I decided to come here with you and really discuss with you some of the things or how you can identify some of these online scams. So I run a consultancy business, and most of my clients will contact me and I'll finally have to do business with them without ever really seeing them. So probably by the time they set up, I finally come to Africa, to any of the countries that I am present. I'm doing business with Rwanda, Egypt, Ghana, South Africa, Mauritius, Uganda, and so many other different countries. So I'm trying to set up a network all over. So a lot of potential investors, probably those watching me right now, some of you are watching me right now, have fallen into the hands of African scammers. Now, scamming is not just only in Africa, it's everywhere in the world. Even Europeans, even people in the US, they also do scamming. But I think Africa has got quite a good number of these scammers, quite a good share of them. So there are some red flags, which I think there are some red flags if you want to start doing business and you start contacting people online. There are some of these red flags that you should be aware of, which is what I'm going to discuss in this video today. Now, some people might be asking me, why am I doing this? Why am I trying to expose my African brothers who are also just hustling online? Yes, I think if you are hustling online, you should just hustle online, okay? You should not be there to steal from people. You should not be there to scam people, to defraud people. I don't think that's right. It's wrong. And one of the reasons I'm also doing this is because they are kind of like painting the continent bad. Because not everybody in Africa is a scammer. Not everybody is online to scam. Right now, I'm doing this video, I'm online, I've got a YouTube channel, and everywhere you can see me. So not everybody is a scam. But it's always very difficult to differentiate those who are not scammers from those who are scammers. But I'm going to tell you this in this video. So if you're watching me right now, don't go anywhere, keep watching, and we're going to look at the 8 red flags and what you can do to evade this scamming or to run or to fly above the radar of scammers. So don't go anywhere, keep watching. I'll be right back after this break. Hello guys, hope you're enjoying this video, and if you are, make sure you click on the subscribe button. At HR and Systems Limited, we help potential investors like you invest in Africa, just in any part of Africa. So if you're interested, contact us right now. Let's talk business in Africa. Thanks for watching, and don't go anywhere. Keep watching and make sure you hit on that subscribe button right now. Ciao. Welcome back, guys. If you are watching me right now and you are interested in this topic or in the videos that I do, please make sure you hit on the subscribe button. What I've also noticed on my channel is that a lot of people watch me, and more than 85% of you watching are not subscribed. I really don't know why, but I think you should consider subscribing so that each time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Click on the subscribe button right now while we dive into the 8 red flag of online fraudsters. Now, number 1, the first thing you would see, you would know that somebody is a scam, or the first thing is that they are doing some kind of business, some kind of trade business, but you never see them on YouTube. Scammers don't go on YouTube. They don't do videos. They will never show you a video of themselves like what I'm doing right now, recording on video, because there is no way this video can be a doctored video, right? I'm here talking to you and you are seeing me right here seated. So they would never ever show their face on video. So if you want to test if somebody is a scam or not, just ask him to, do something and upload on YouTube. Believe me, you will never find them on YouTube. They'll prefer doing blogs and websites and all of those kind of things. They will never be on YouTube. Now, the second thing is that you will not also find them on social media. Like when I say social media, I mean you will not find them on things like Facebook, on Pinterest, on Twitter, on Instagram. You're not going to find them in any of these social media platforms. Or even if you find their names and you probably get the names that they give you, which probably most of the time is fake names. If you finally get those names and you type them on Google or on all of these things, you will not see them on these social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and the rest. Or if you see them, if you see these names there, you probably see one picture or the picture of a dog or a picture of something or a picture of something else which is not their photo, and you will not see them post because there is a way you can profile people on social media, right? Now, if you, for example, my name is Rofo Chifo. And if you type that on Google, my LinkedIn account is going to come up. So you're going to see everything that I do on LinkedIn. Now, you're going to see me on Facebook. You're going to see my siblings. You're going to see my friends. You're going to see everything, my activities, the kind of things I post. Now, I'm talking about business. So if you go on my Facebook or my LinkedIn account, you're going to see the same things that I'm talking about there. So that will just give you some level of confidence or some level of assurance that I'm probably not a scammer. But if you do this for most scammers, you are not going to find them. Now, the third thing or the third red flag is that they will always refuse to do a video call with you. Like, for example, if you're on WhatsApp with them and you launch a video call, they'll reject it. Scammers don't want you to see them because if you see them, you can start profiling them. For example, for me now, as I keep saying, because I'm also online, if you now want to do a video call with me, right now, I'm going to pick my phone and I'm going to talk with you. You're going to see me talking with you, or I'll schedule a meeting if I can't do that right now and have a chat with you on video. So you can record it if you want, and then you go anywhere in the world and you're going to find me there. So scammers don't want this one. So that is a red flag if somebody refuses to pick your video call. Number 4 red flag is that, believe me guys, scammers got the best websites ever. The most beautiful websites ever. And in fact, it doesn't mean, now, you need to understand something. What I'm citing out here are red flags. It doesn't mean that these are automatically, if you somebody with a good website, mean the person is bad. No. Not everybody with a good website is a scammer. But scammers have exceptionally built websites. Websites you have, and especially if you go on their websites and you start seeing they take photos of like whites and then put it there and say they are working for them, just know that might be a red flag, okay? But of course, this is not the only red flag. That's just the 4th red flag that you might think. They have very powerful and good websites, most scammers, with payment solutions on them even, where it just tell you, hey, you can just go there, and then by the time you do that, they just close the website the next morning. So that's the 4th red flag. Now let's go to the 5th red flag. The 5th red flag is that scammers will always give you the lowest prices for whatever goods or service you want to buy. I mean, I can tell you this from my experience, right? Now, if you want to do any business, it's always good to request for like 3 or 4 different quotations. And a scammer might want to sell you something, let's say a kilogram of gold or a kilogram of cocoa or something, and they'll quote everybody will quote maybe $1,000, another person will quote 1,200, some other person will quote 800, but a scammer will come and quote $50 for that same 1 kilogram of gold. Believe me, if you see the price go that low, just know that's a scammer. There is just no way 3 people will quote around 1,000 and somebody gives you at 200. But a lot of people online, since they want free things, they'll just fall for them. And by the time they give you that 50,000, they will give you so many good reasons, very nice stories why theirs is that cheap. And they will convince you because these scammers are the best marketers that you can ever have. I've never known marketers as good as these guys. They tell the best stories that you can ever think of. So they'll cajole you and they'll tell you good stories that you just pay $50 for that thing. And this comes to the next point, right? This comes to the 6th red flag. When scammers want to scam you, or fraudsters, online fraudsters want to fraud you, they are going to tell you, no, just send $50 first while they do some processing, and then send another $500, and then send another $1,000. They'll keep taking the money from you chunk by chunk. So by the time you send the first $500, they'll not tell you, hey, he just had a small hiccup at the airport, so they need another $200 to block that. They don't ask 10,000 or 20,000 or $50,000 at the same time because you are going to get scared of sending that. So if you have paid the first installment and what they said they had to do didn't go through and they are now bringing another story, this is a wonderful red flag for you to just stop right there. Stop right there. Don't keep sending money. If they said they were going to send you some goods or maybe some seeds or some gold samples or something, and they didn't send it at the first go when you send the money, don't you send it again. And the next red flag is that's the red flag number 7 is the fact that most of them won't want you to come and visit them in their countries. Yeah, they'll keep telling some stories. They'll even want you to say, okay, you tell them, hey, one of the things you want to do is tell them, hey, I want to come visit you so that we can solve this business. But although this is a red flag, it's not as serious because some people will take you. They'll ask you to come. They'll send you an invitation letter, and they'll take you around showing the government's plantation and telling you that's their farm. So you have to be careful there. So if you even finally have to visit the country in Africa and come there, you should try doing your own investigation when you are already in that country. Do your investigations. When you are there, talk to other people about who you want to do business with. Otherwise, most of them won't even want you to come. So that might be a red flag there. And then the 8th red flag, which I think is the last. This is not an exhaustive list. This is just the few that I could come up with, right? The 8th red flag is the fact that by the time you even want to send the money, they don't want you to send it through a bank. Because, opening a bank account here will take, identification paper and all of that. Since they don't want to get identified, they won't want you to send the money through wire transfer or bank. Most of them will say, hey, do Western Union or do Express Exchange or, World Remit or something like that. Then just know you might be falling in the hands of the bad guys. Now, those were the 8 red flags that I could come up with. If you're watching me right now and you've got more red flags, please drop them in the comment section below. And also, if you've ever been scammed by somebody in Africa, we'd also like to read your story, because by just reading your story, some other person in this community is going to learn from that. And as I said before, I'm doing this video because, one, I don't think scamming is a good thing. And a word for the scammers: if you are out there watching me right now and you're a scammer, I really don't see why you should, let somebody who wants to come and bring development to Africa and you just get to kill that person. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's bad. I think it's bad. You can actually do business with them and then you make your money genuinely. Why should you scam? So I don't think that's good, and that's why I'm doing this video right now. So if you are right here and you are watching me right now, those were 8 red flags which you should watch out for. But you know what? I'm also going to give you some things that you can do and fly above the radar of scammers. So don't go anywhere, keep watching, and I'll be right back after the break. Hello guys, hope you're enjoying this video, and if you are, make sure you click on the subscribe button. At H&R Systems Limited, we help potential investors like you invest in Africa, just in any part of Africa. So if you're interested, contact us right now. Let's talk business in Africa. Thanks for watching, and don't go anywhere. Keep watching and make sure you hit on that subscribe button right now. Ciao. Now, welcome back to this episode of my videos, okay? And I'm talking about scamming or online fraudsters. Now, in this section of the video, I want to just talk about the 4 things that you can do to fly above their radar, right? You can outsmart them. Now, the first thing that you can do, as I already mentioned, I think I already mentioned it, is when you're talking to anybody in Africa and you start thinking that you've seen some of those red flags, just request for a video call. That's one of the first things you can do. And if they start refusing to do a video call with you ever, then that is a very serious red flag, okay? The second thing you can do is that you can request for a trusted institution to do a background check on these people. For example, in Cameroon, you've got like the embassy. If you are from Iran, you might have the Iranian embassy here, or the US embassy if you're from the US. And you can, I think it's a paid service. You pay them some small money to actually check out this guy. So they'll go there, they'll go down to the field and check if this guy exists. Okay, so that might be a way of you knowing if they are real people that want to do business, and so that you can engage, an online transaction with them. The number three thing you can do to actually stay above the radar of scammers or fraudsters is that you can actually just ask your sister or friend or your countryman who lives in that country. You know, before you come and do business in Africa, there are people who have already left your country, probably, and already staying in these countries, okay? Or you have an embassy there or something. So you can go through your embassy and find out a friend, a brother, or a businessman already doing business there, and just, you know, just ask them about this company. Or they can always help you tell that, hey, this company is not the best to do business with. And then the number four thing you can do is that you can also ask this your company you want to do business with, or the person you want to do business with, to give you some references, right? Like, for example, they can say, okay, I've done business with somebody in India, or you've done business with somebody in your own country, you know, and then you go there, you ask them if they actually know this person so that they can give you a recommendation or something. So these are the things that you can do that can really, you know, reduce your risk of being scammed in Africa. As I said, Africa is not the only continent that's having scammers. Scammers exist everywhere in the world, but Africa has its own fair share of the cake of scamming and for online fraudsters, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the little I had to share with you, and I guess this is going to help you, you know, stay safe when trying to invest in Africa. I do help people set up in Africa. You know, my company, HR and Systems Limited, is a consulting-based firm. We are based in Cameroon, but we have existence in other parts of Africa. So if you want to contact me so we do business, that'll be fine. But if you think that you want to do business with other companies in Africa, just know that there are also very good guys still existing here. Not everybody here is bad, as some of the investors, the foreign investors think. Not everybody is bad. So there are still very good guys online who do genuine business. So you just need to be careful when you're investing. I'm doing this so that you watching me right now, you probably just be careful the way you want to do business when you're trying to trade with somebody online. So that said, please just make sure you hit the subscribe button. I really want to also hear your own side of the story. If you have been scammed before in Africa, or if you have any story you've heard, please drop it in the comment section below. Let's just exchange. This is going to help somebody in the community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.